Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rockets will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Brings into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Pirates want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On the move, it's Montgomery. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pirates line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Here comes the offense on first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Finding open areas. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snap it to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Toledo Rockets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to beat him to the left. Slithers into space. Across the 45. Lots of running room. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Toledo. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He'll do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The short hands, it's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Quick pass on the fly motion. Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Grab behind the line. It's Rudolph. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Gain of 9. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. Oh, what a cut! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to slam it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, they're in a 3-4 alignment, you're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slam.
Tight end now in motion. Takes a handoff. It's Montgomery. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Pirates with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pirates.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the quick grab. Quick step and go. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to pass, it's Gleason. He's got the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Christian.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's going to take off. Looking for room at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Trainer. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Got his man down the middle. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And the Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Gleason. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Catch in the middle, it's Riles. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They want to run it left here. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Pirates headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking for space, it's Montgomery. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air. It's Hauser. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down play from the gun. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, East Carolina! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Traynor. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Holly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It'll be a draw. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Handoff to the single back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attack.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Smith. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gets the back moving. Trying play action. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Under fire. Unleashes it on the run. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
You gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
On the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll try to pass their way in. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter.
Offense is south. Looking for turnover on that.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here, he'll make the fair catch. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. There he goes! He has the 1st and still on his feet. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Makes the catch.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. On the run, it's Christian. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Hard running there. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, and he wants to throw. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Crosby. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. And he's just going to spike it. So now it's 2nd and long.
On the play. 2nd down.
To throw, it's Gleason. Grabs it in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Just threw that one way too far. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.